Welcome to Croatia. Did you know there's a village in Croatia made up entirely of women? Or that some buses there can speed down highways and then transition to driving on water? This country doesn't just have over 1,200 islands, it also boasts crystal clear seas, often called the cleanest waters in all of Europe. Croatia is home to some of the most beautiful women in the world, yet the cost of living is only about 40% of what it is in the United States. Have you heard about the bizarre festivals where men aren't even allowed to attend? Or the ancient restaurants serving recipes that are over 2,000 years old? And that's just the beginning. There's so much more to discover in our travel documentary, 15 Mind-Blowing Facts About Croatia, coming up today. Number 15, Croatia, the land of stunning islands and seaside beauty. When you arrive in Croatia, you're stepping into one of the most charming travel destinations in Europe. Here, the pearl-like beaches stretch out like California's coastlines, but with the old-world charm of a miniature Mediterranean Italy. Located at the crossroads of Central Europe, Southeast Europe and the Mediterranean, Croatia has a unique geographic position, sharing borders with 5 countries and home to more than 1,200 islands along its 3,600-mile-long Adriatic coastline. Even though its total area is just about 21,800 square miles, roughly the size of West Virginia, Croatia holds an incredible variety of landscapes, from snowy mountains and dense forests to plains and crystal clear blue waters. What's interesting is that Croatia has 2 distinct climates. A warm, Croatia experiences a Mediterranean climate along the coast and a cooler continental climate in the north and inland. With more than 2,700 hours of sunshine each year, Croatia is one of the sunniest countries in Europe, perfect for both relaxing and exploring. As of 2025, Croatia has a population of around 3.85 million, with over 90% being native Croatians. The main language is Croatian, which uses the Latin alphabet but has 30 letters, something that fascinates both tourists and linguists. The Croatian flag stands out with its red, white and blue stripes and the distinctive red and white checkerboard crest in the center, a symbol that can't be mistaken for any other country. Today, the Croatian economy is growing fast thanks to tourism, technology and local agriculture, making it an attractive place for both global tourists and investors. The Adriatic Sea is renowned as the cleanest sea in Europe. Croatia is proud to have the cleanest sea in Europe, with visibility reaching an incredible depth of 184 feet. That's nearly the same height as the Statue of Liberty laid sideways. This is the Adriatic Sea of Croatia. The water here stays crystal clear thanks to strong sea currents that flush away debris and the natural limestone and pebble coastline that prevents the water from getting cloudy, like sandy beaches. The government also strictly protects the marine environment, with over 100 marine reserves and international blue flag standards in place. In areas like Dalmatia, some locals are such strong swimmers that they swim from one village to another just to visit relatives. It sounds like a fairy tale, but it's completely real. The sea air here is not only clean, but peaceful in a unique way. In the afternoons, you'll often see elderly Croatians sitting for hours on stone benches, just gazing out at the ocean, no phones, no conversations, simply reflecting on life to the sound of gentle waves. For them, that's pure joy without needing words. And if you think going to the beach means wearing old shorts, then you haven't been to Croatia. Here, people dress up for the beach. Maxi dresses, designer sunglasses, Italian sandals, and perfectly styled hair, as if walking a Cannes red carpet. Even the elderly look more stylish than tourists from Paris. When the sun begins to set, the Adriatic coast turns into a lively stage. Outdoor BBQs, acoustic guitar music, local wine and family stories shared under the golden twilight. If you thought the beach was just for swimming, the Adriatic will change your mind. Here the sea is a lifestyle. Number 13, the country with some of the most beautiful women in the world. Walking through the old stone streets of Split or Zagreb, you'll easily spot tall Croatian women with athletic builds, soft brown hair and bright, lively eyes. They don't need much makeup. Their natural beauty comes from an outdoor lifestyle of walking, swimming, biking and sipping coffee by the bay. They're like real-life versions of 1960s Italian movie stars. Interestingly, Croatian women are still seen as the ideal wives of Eastern Europe. They're both traditional and modern and know how to care for a family. Many of them can cook traditional dishes like sarma or grilled Dalmatian fish while also speaking fluent English, German and even Italian. In fact, Croatian women rank among the highest in Europe for knowing at least 2 foreign languages, a rare quality. And if you think marrying a Croatian woman is easy, try passing the father-in-law's plum brandy test. If you can finish the shot without flinching, you might just earn a place in the family. A true Balkan-style rite of passage. Surprisingly, many Croatian women today have a modern outlook when it comes to dating foreigners, especially Americans and Europeans. They appreciate sincerity, politeness, and a curiosity for new experiences. And did you know in some Croatian bars, there's a special app that helps connect people with local girls using just Bluetooth? It's not Tinder or social media. It's something far more unique. Comment the number 8 if you're curious to learn how to meet them. Number 12, a bus that floats on water, only in Croatia. Number 11, the smallest town in the world according to Guinness. Tucked away in the rolling hills of Istria, Croatia, lies Hum, a truly special town. With just 20 residents, it holds the Guinness World Record as the smallest town in the world with a legal government. Built in the 11th century, Hum has remained virtually unchanged for over 1,000 years. Stone houses, Romanesque churches, and its tiny fortress wall still stand proudly like an open-air museum frozen in time. Surprisingly, despite having so few people, the town still elects a mayor every year. What's more charming is that the town's signs are written in the ancient Glagolitic script, and only one man in the village is allowed to write them. Considered a calligraphy master of old traditions, Hum is a living museum of Croatian culture. The locals live slowly, simply and tightly knit, like a big family. Each morning they gather for coffee at the village's only cafe, share lunch on long wooden tables and spend their evenings telling stories, playing folk music or celebrating traditional festivals. Inside the ancient church they still pray using age-old rituals. Outdoors they make biska brandy, gather around campfires and pass on legends. And there's one quirky tradition during the summer campfire nights. The person with the loudest and most contagious laugh gets to tell the first story. The next storyteller is whoever keeps laughing. In Hum, laughter is memory, and storytelling is how they keep the fire of the past alive. Oh, and if you send a postcard from Hum, you'll receive a rare postal stamp marked limited and featuring the Hum skyline in Glagolitic script. It's a true gem for stamp collectors worldwide. Number 10, coffee is a way of life in Croatia. Coffee isn't just a drink, it's a lifestyle. Croatians don't drink coffee to wake up, they drink coffee to live. Coffee shops are everywhere, buzzing with life from morning to night. A single espresso can last anywhere from 1 to 3 hours because coffee in Croatia is about connection, not caffeine. People sit, relax, talk about family, soccer, or even love, all over a tiny cup. It's the art of slow living, and no one dares to rush it. In cities like Zagreb or Split, coffee shops are as crowded as those in Paris or New York, but here coffee is a ritual, not a business meeting. In fact, Croatians believe that drinking coffee in the morning brings good luck. And if you forget to wish someone luck before their first sip, well, they might blame you for a bad day. Number 9. Diocletian's Palace, a Roman city in Croatia. In the US, you might stay at a Hilton hotel. In the UK, maybe a castle. But in Croatia, you can actually rent an apartment inside the palace of an ancient Roman emperor. That's right, Diocletian's Palace in the city of Split isn't just a museum, it's a real living neighborhood. Home to over 3,000 residents who cook, do laundry, sip coffee and watch Netflix right inside these 1,700-year-old fortress walls. Some apartments are listed on Airbnb, complete with air conditioning, kitchens and even views of the old imperial courtyard. You can have breakfast at a pastry shop next to the throne room, buy souvenirs right by the Roman walls, and sip wine in the underground cellars where dragons were once kept. Yep, it's a Game of Thrones filming location. And here's the wildest part. The palace was built from 30,000 tons of white stone imported from the island of Brac, the same rare stone used to build the White House in Washington, D.C. Every night, traditional clapper singing echoes through the Roman stone walls. Bars open up in ancient cellars once used in Game of Thrones, and people are still washing dishes in kitchens built on the emperor's grand halls. This isn't just travel, this is living inside history. Number 8, a village of only women in Croatia. In the quiet hills near Gorski Kotar, you'll find the little-known village of Dra, where over 90% of the residents are elderly women. The men have long since moved to the cities or abroad in search of work, leaving behind a unique community where women run everything. In Dra, women plant crops, build homes, take care of families, and even manage local affairs. Every year they host a spring festival with one strange rule: no men allowed. It's a time to dance, sing folk songs, and pass down their traditions in a space that's entirely their own. Number 7, life in Zagreb. Zagreb, the capital of Croatia, isn't just beautiful, it's wonderfully eccentric. During the day, city buses aren't just for getting around, they're also mobile concerts blasting traditional Croatian folk music at full volume. It's like public transport with personality. And if you're in Zagreb on a Sunday, prepare to witness a citywide fashion show. Even under the blazing 95-degree sun, locals stroll around in long-sleeve white shirts and perfectly tucked-in pants, looking like they just walked off a Paris runway. It's a unique look, often called the Zagreb sailor style, with those bold blue and white striped shirts. Interestingly, Zagreb residents still prefer cash over credit cards, even in upscale restaurants. It may feel a bit old school, but it adds a cozy, down-to-earth touch to the dining experience. At night, Zagreb comes alive. Rooftop bars and cafes are packed with locals and travelers alike, sipping espresso and sharing long conversations under the stars. To explore the city's charm, don't miss Jelačić Square and the Old Town district of Gorgirad, where classic architecture and quiet streets take you back in time. And if you love art, swing by the Museum of Contemporary Art. Finish the day at Bala Cafe for a panoramic view of the glowing city lights. An ideal spot to relax and take it all in. Number 6, World Wonders and UNESCO Heritage Sites. Croatia may be a small country, but it's packed with natural wonders and cultural heritage. For travelers who love to explore, it's truly a must-visit destination. One of the most impressive landmarks is the stone arch bridge of Mostar in Dubrovnik, recognized by UNESCO as a World Heritage Site. This bridge was built entirely from natural stone without any cement and completed in the 16th century. It spans the Neretva River and showcases strong Ottoman cultural influence. Next is Krka National Park, famous for its stunning waterfalls and crystal clear waters. What's special here is that swimming under the waterfalls is actually allowed, something you won't find in many other countries. Krka is also home to a rich ecosystem with over 800 species of plants and more than 200 types of birds. With its untouched landscape, it feels like stepping into an adventure movie. Plitvice Lakes National Park, another UNESCO World Heritage Site, is considered one of the most beautiful tourist destinations in the world. It's a system of lakes connected by breathtaking waterfalls and surrounded by ancient forests. This natural haven is a sanctuary for many wild animals. And finally, don't miss Diocletian's Palace in Split, a Roman palace that's over 1,700 years old. It's one of the best preserved ancient structures in the world. What makes it truly unique is that it's not just a monument. Modern residents still live and work within the palace grounds, creating a beautiful blend of history and modern life. Number 5, Dalmatian a cappella singing, a UNESCO heritage of the Croatian people. Klapa singing is a unique form of Croatian a cappella music that was recognized by UNESCO as an intangible cultural heritage in 2012, though it began in the 19th century. Klapa truly flourished in the early 20th century and remains an essential part of Croatian culture today. What makes Klapa special is that everything is done with the human voice. No instruments, just harmonies between bass, tenor, and soprano voices. Klapa groups usually have 4 to 10 singers standing in a circle, singing together in perfect harmony. In Croatia, Klapa isn't just for professional musicians. Everyone from kids to elders, fishermen to builders can take part. It's a true part of everyday life in the Dalmatian region. You can hear Klapa songs at boat docks, in cafes, at weddings, and during big festivals where songs often tell stories of love and historic heroes. Number 4, Polako, living slowly, the Croatian way. When you come to Croatia and notice people taking their time, walking slowly through the streets, remember this word, Polako. It means take it slow, and it's more than just a word, it's a national mindset. From morning to night, whether you're asking for directions, ordering food, or feeling stressed, Croatians will calmly tell you Polako, meaning no need to rush, everything will be fine. It's a way of life reminding people that there's no need to race against time. While Americans and many Europeans often stress about punctuality, Croatians might show up late, but they never hurry. They believe time isn't the most important thing in relationships. This relaxed pace of life is a big contrast to the fast and tense lifestyle of the Western world. Thanks to this slow and relaxed living, many people in Croatia's countryside live past 90 years old, healthy and full of energy. Maybe this is the real secret behind a long and stress-free life. And did you know when someone sneezes, Croatians don't say bless you like Americans? Instead, they say nazdra. Curious why? Drop a comment with the number 5 if you want to learn more about this fascinating way of life. Number 3, bizarre and unique folk festivals in Croatia. Croatia is not only known for its breathtaking natural landscapes, it's also a paradise for some of the most unique and unusual festivals in Europe. One of the most interesting folk sports you'll find only here is pizigan. It's a simple yet wildly fun beach game where players stand in shallow water and slap a small ball back and forth without letting it hit the water. What makes it special? Croatians take pizigan very seriously. In the city of Split, there's even a national pizigan championship. an intense, passionate competition you won't want to miss. But that's just the beginning. Another unforgettable event is the Night of the Witches, a Croatian tradition that truly has to be seen to be believed. Women dressed in black dance around crackling bonfires, creating a magical, mysterious atmosphere straight out of folklore. It's a celebration steeped in local legend, something you simply won't find anywhere else. And then there's the Quirky Pasta Love Festival. Yes, you heard that right. In this event, people express their love not with roses or poems, but with a plate of pasta. It's a charming and hilarious way to confess feelings, proving that in Croatia, even romance has a delicious twist. Number 2, cost of living in Croatia. If you're dreaming of living in Europe without breaking the bank, Croatia is one of the smartest choices out there. The average monthly cost of living for one person in Croatia ranges from $900 to $1,200, depending on your lifestyle and location. Renting a one-bedroom apartment in a city centre like Zagreb typically costs between $400 and $600 per month. Utilities, electricity, water, garbage, AC, run about $80 to $120, and internet is a budget-friendly $20 to $30 a month. Grocery shopping is also very affordable, averaging around $200 to $250 per person per month. Want to eat out? A meal at a local restaurant will only set you back $10 to $15. Yes, really. Public transport is super economical too, with monthly passes priced between $30 and $40. Gym memberships are usually $20 to $30 a month, and even dental care is cheap compared to the US. A basic teeth cleaning costs just $40 to $50. $50 in total. The cost of living in Croatia is up to 40% lower than in major US cities like New York or San Francisco. With prices like these, could you see yourself settling down in Croatia? If your answer is yes, comment 1 dot. If not, comment 0 point. And if you'd like us to share the visa process, just let us know. Number 1, Croatia's culinary heaven. Living in Croatia also means diving into a rich and rustic culinary tradition that reflects the warmth and hospitality of its people. One of the most iconic treats? Handmade rakia, a powerful plum or pear brandy that's basically a national treasure. No matter where you go, you'll be welcomed with a glass, often brewed right at home. Every family has their own secret recipe, and each one swears theirs is the best in the country. But there's much more to Croatian cuisine than just rakia. Locals love dishes like grilled black squid goat cheese, aged in ash, and fruit pies baked over hot coals. Simple but unbelievably flavorful. And don't miss the pasticada, a slow-cooked beef stew braised in wine and dried plums. This beloved dish is considered one of Croatia's culinary masterpieces. It's not just food, it's tradition served on a plate. We've just explored 15 unique and fascinating facts about Croatia together. Hopefully this gave you a fresh perspective on the country. Don't forget to follow our channel, like and share the video to support us. See you in the next one.